So there we go. Of course, that's a highlight. That's us sitting in the box, and it was Ben Poulter of New Zealand who came out strong at the start.
Yeah, big boy, throwing his weight around. Nice rail turn. Loved watching Poulter surf here. I'm kind of a heavy-footed surfer myself, so I'm excited for when the big boys do well. So Poulter, he had a great heat this morning. That was one of his good waves, one of the better waves of the day here. And finishing strong.
Well, and then it was Vasco Ribeiro of Portugal who just flared up. This was an 8.83.
Yeah, making Tiago proud, and this is a kid to watch here. Possibly maybe going to be all the way, and when it's all said and done, maybe on the podium. We're not saying that for sure, but the way he's surfing, he's one to beat. Nice finish in there, and then here's another wave. He had two of the highlights of the day. Vasco Ribeiro out of Portugal. Remember that name.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
Look at that projection and spray, and this was a 7, so 2 good scores. Next, it was the Panamanian surfer Jan Carlos Gonzalez.
Possibly the performance of his life. Ollie is his nickname. We heard Otto talking to him. He was super ecstatic after performing. He said, God brought him the waves, and he ripped.
Well, he was up against Cam Richards, and check this out, an 8.5.
Yeah, Cam's always on point right here. He looks like he's got a good board under his feet, and that we talked about, crucial to have the equipment. Just riding the lip right here, just straight off the bottom, up in the lip. The criteria to the T right here for Cam Richards, and finishing strong.
And ordinarily, that would have been a heat-winning wave, but look at Gonzalez of Panama, 9.17 here.
Yeah, he said, hold the phone, I'm going to answer back, and he's just throwing the tail right in the pocket. Nice power surfing. And, Panama blew up after this heat win. There was so much excitement on the beach, the screams and the cheers. Great to see.
Yeah, and he'll be all over the newspapers tomorrow. And this is Hiroto Arai. This was the last wave, and it gave him the win, 7.39.
Yeah, and this was the turn right there. Nice vertical hook with the release, quick float to finish. And just the wherewithal to find this wave in the last 30 seconds to win the heat. And I don't know if you saw the interview, but he had a huge smile from ear to ear.
Yeah, he was stoked. Asaya Moniz, an 8 on this wave.
Yeah, from that Moniz clan from Hawaii. A little layback Larry, mixing it up. Top turns, releases the tail. And I think he threw the one motion here. Nice no grab, pivots around, nice and clean.
A great score. Then we were on to the women, and this was Emma Smith from the UK, an 8.83.
Well, the judges love it when the girls throw it on the rail just like she's doing right here. And obviously finishing strong. Looks like she's riding a little wider board, a little shorter. So adapting to the conditions. Emma doing a great job there. Yeah,
the South African put in a great performance. Then it was Nikki Vasens of the United States. Very experienced when it comes to representing her country.
Yeah, she had a little quirky start. Her leash came undone, the Velcro. So her board before this came to the shore. But watch these turns. That's why she won her heat right there. Nikki Visen's a name to be reckoned with.
Well, how about Hawaii's Mahina Maeda, 9.5 on this wave?
Yeah, she's a two-time U.S. champion there at lowers, and you can see why she had a 9.5 and I think an 8.6. So giant scores for Mahina Maeda. On paper, the Hawaiian team looking strong, and they're proving to us why we say that.
And then it was the Aussie Ellie Jean Coffey with a win with this 7.5.
Yeah, she's got the colorful board, and she's mixing up her maneuvers. Love seeing the girls rip. Just look at how loose and flowing in the lip she was right there. She surfed great today.
And this is Jake Marshall. Then we went back to the under-16 boys. Look at the style of this kid. This was an 8.
Yeah, you stay low like this, and you read the wave proper. I know Gally, his main surf coach over in Hawaii, is going to be super stoked on the way he performed today. His parents are down here, and his little brothers are also here. So he's got that family backing.
And then it was Japan's Takumi Nakamura with this 8.69.
Well, I was on break during this heat, and, it was just great to see him chuck the tail like that and surf like a man with a mission.
Now, here is Kalani David just a couple of heats ago, the 6.93.
Yeah, inspired by Jordy. He talked about it right there. A nice, clean, upside-down one motion. And then Jake Davis, this is the wave we just saw. Nice, smooth, down-carved transition to not run over a fellow competitor. Quick off the top, and then a late one motion, no grab. One of the most difficult maneuvers in the book right there, and that's why the judges rewarded him. Huge.
Well, an 8.33 to end the day there. It's been great having you all. Thank you for joining us, of course. We have another 6 days of competition here. And, Ryan, obviously tomorrow we may well start to see some of the repechage rounds, perhaps some eliminations. What do you think that we're going to see in terms of an elevation of both energy and performance?
Well, it seems as though the boys are withholding a little bit in the girls. They're not going super huge right now. They know, we talked about it's a long event, and they're building their whole strategy and their scheme of how to take the win. So let's just watch tomorrow in day 3. Do they have the energy? Have they learned the break in the first 2 days? And was the pep talk tonight worthy of elevating their performance?
Well, we will see. We'll be back with all of the action and the team energy here at the Dakine ISA World Junior Surfing Championships, presented by Billabong on behalf of Ryan Simmons, Adam Rapogel, Micah Nickens, and, of course, Otto Flores, and the entire team here at the ISA Beach Bite that bring you the images, the judges, and everybody here, the 500-odd people that we have as part of this event. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow, 7:45 a.m. Panama time. We'll be here. Please join us.